So if space buns are where your hair is here in these cute little buns, what do you call what's happening here? Are those firework buns? Do I have firework buns? Hey all, it's Linda. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are doing a Boxycharm unboxing. Boxycharm is a monthly beauty subscription service that gives you 5 full-size items for $25 a month. And these are makeup, skincare, hair care. Once in a while, there's some nail care in there. And each month I do unboxings. If you're unfamiliar with how I do my Boxycharm unboxings, here's how it goes down. I'm going to take a look at last month's products, so September's products, and I'm going to let you know how I use those items throughout the month and whether or not I thought that the box is worth the $25 it costs. Then I take a look at this month's box, not really knowing what's inside. It is a thick boy today, though. Thick. I have my husband take a look at the card inside, and he lets me know what kinds of products are in there. So he'll say skincare, or he'll say lip makeup, or eye makeup. And that way I know what I can come on camera with, because I'm going to put the rest of this on my face live with you. A few quick caveats though. Number one, because I only use cruelty-free skincare, makeup, hair care, if an item in the box is not cruelty-free, I'm not really going to talk about it much. I'm just going to put it aside, and I'm either going to sell it on my Mercari page or give it away to friends. I'm just not really going to discuss it too much. Number two, if I can take a look at a product and know that I'm going to use it once and then never again, I'm just going to use it to show you on camera and then it's just going to sit in my drawer, I'm also not going to use it, because I would so much rather give away or sell a brand new makeup product as opposed to one that's been used once. But also number three, I'm no longer testing skincare on camera, because I really feel like skincare is something that is cumulative, something you need to use throughout the whole month, throughout the whole year, or whatever it may be, to really see the effects. You're not going to see the effects of a wrinkle cream in a first impression. So I don't really apply that on camera, but I do always come back the next month and let you know how I liked it. It's weird because this is the second subscription box unboxing video that I've done this week, because I am also doing Ipsy now. So if you're interested in subscription box unboxings, things like that, I highly suggest you subscribe. These are coming out every month. But first, let's get into the September box. So if you remember, I said the September box just bored the hell out of me. It was just boring to me. Also, you all corrected me so many times. Okay, so it says BTS on here. My old ass was like, back to school? Okay, I mean, I guess it's not that weird, right? It's September that we got the box. So to think back to school is not that crazy, but you all let me know it's behind the scenes. So yes. So that kind of makes more sense, because a lot of the products we got are very kind of neutral and just like base products. But anyway, first we had the Glam Glow Mud, Youth Mud. I didn't use that because it's not cruelty free. I just put it aside. And that was the big ticket item at $60. But next we had this Elena Badro brush set that they said retailed for $58. I took one look at it and I thought it just looked so cheap that I was like, nope, I just don't even want to use it. $58. Can I please remind you again that if you have $58 to spend on brushes, please, there are so many other brands that are better than the quality of this. I would highly, highly recommend, I always recommend Moda brushes. Hands down, my favorite brushes. I always recommend Luxie brushes. They're fantastic. And the price point is lower than $58 for some brushes that are like wrapped in plastic like Laura Palmer. Next, we had the Georgette Klinger Marula Primer. I did use this a few times throughout the month, and I think it's okay. It's nothing that blew my skirt up. It's not terrible, but I don't see any dramatic benefits from it. It did feel quite hydrating, but I don't feel like it does anything to hold my makeup on any longer. So this is really just kind of another moisturizer for me, which again is fine. That's okay. It's tolerable, but I would not repurchase this at all. And this retails for $32. I just don't think it's worth it. Next, we had the $1 Billion Brows on Point Micro Pencil. This is really nice. I actually did wind up liking this. And to be honest, whenever I've tried $1 Billion Brows, I'm usually like fairly impressed by it. I think it's a decent brow pencil, but this does retail for $16. I would recommend the NYX Micro Brow Pencil over this. I think it's nice. I do think it's nice. And I do think that the spoolie on this one is nicer, but you can get a spoolie anywhere. This color also, which was taupe, is just, it's a little too deep for me, just a little bit. So I like this. I'm going to keep using it. I will, but I don't necessarily think you need to run out and buy it. Then we had the Real Her Moisturizing Lipstick. I really like this, and I've been using this a lot. I'm not sure if you can tell. I really like this color. I think it's a really perfect pinky nude for me, and it is very moisturizing. It retails for $18, which I do think is fair because I think the quality is decent. And yeah, it's just a good lipstick. But knowing what I know now, would I have paid $25 for this? No, not even a little bit. No, I maybe would have paid $10 for it. Maybe. I think, like, I do not think this is worth anything, this brush set. This primer, again, it's okay, but $32, hell no. Like, just no. And the retail value of last month's box was $184. Hells to the freaking no. No. Starting things off on a positive and spicy note, let's go into this month's box. So, I don't know. Last month was so boring, and this is, like I said, it's a thick boy box, so I'm really hoping there's some goodies in here. But first, let's take a look at the card. I do know there's one in here. So the theme, ooh, don't tease me, Boxycharm. The theme is Spellbound. I want some deep vibes. I want some Halloween vibes, some fall vibes. I want some vibes at all, because last month with a clear primer and a pink lipstick and some brushes, that's not a vibe. That's not a vibe. That's BTS stands for basic the shit. So I'm not going to take a look at what's back here. This tells me all the products, but inside, oh, okay. So Boxycharm is having a whole bunch of sales right now. By the time you're watching this, the October 11th one has already taken place, but they have another one happening on November 8th, a mega drop shop. So if you've subscribed to Boxycharm, you know that they have these drops and they have these pop-up shops where a lot of items that have been in past Boxycharms are dramatically reduced. Like right now, I know that they have those $48 Natasha Denona palettes for $9. So that's something else that you get if you're a Boxycharm subscriber. But again, not going to take a look at the back, but let's see the items that are inside. The very first item is paper. The first item is, let's see, a 4-piece brush set by Tresluce Beauty, T-R-E-S-L-U, maybe it's Tresluce Beauty. It says animal testing free, so it is certified by PETA. Let's take a look at these brushes. Okay, so they're purple. These feel pretty nice. I do think I've felt better quality, but these aren't bad at all. They feel a lot nicer than those Elena Badro pieces of crap. See, and look, this retails for $27 for 4 brushes, and I think that's reasonable. They do feel real. You know what? These feel good. I'm going to use these today. Okay, we're 1 for 1. The second item is, oh, again by Tresluce Beauty or Tresluce Beauty. I don't know if it's, I'm assuming that they're 2 separate items. That's interesting that it's 2 items from the same brand that I've never heard of, and it's a shadow palette, the I Am Siempre Divina set. And the only reason I know how to say siempre, how many of you have seen Teen Witch, which is one of my all-time favorite movies? Have you seen Teen Witch? Con amor siempre. Con amor siempre. Let's take a look at this eyeshadow palette. Oh, what are you? Oh, eyelash glue? Why would there be eyelash glue in an eyeshadow palette? Oh, okay, because it comes with a pair of fake lashes. They're very simple lashes. There's nothing extraordinary about them, but that's cute. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, so let's take a look at this palette together. Okay, so this is a very warm color story, but you do have that black right there. Wow, this is actually really pretty. The shimmer in the bottom center here and the shimmer right above it, those are beautiful. Okay, that's giving me some vibes. So this set, which includes, again, the lashes, the lash glue, and the palette is $25, which again, I think is pretty reasonable. I'm gonna use that today. 2 for 2. The third item is, this one's big. Ooh, oh my God, we got Glow Recipe. Holy crap, Glow Recipe. Glow Recipe. This is the Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. Actually, you know what? I don't know why I'm acting surprised. I think this is the item I chose to receive in the box. That's why I choose these things, because I choose them and then I forget about them and I'm surprised all over again. I'm basically like a goldfish. I have never used niacinamide, and I've been very curious to use it because it's supposed to just be so good for your skin. Again, these are vegan and a cruelty-free brand. Niacinamide brightens uneven skin tone and dullness and minimizes the appearance of pores to make skin truly glow. Ooh, okay, so I'm not going to be using this today on camera because, like I said, skincare is something I like to use throughout the month. I will definitely report back on this. This has to be expensive. No, actually, this is $34. That's very, very reasonable, I think. I'm really curious to use this. Oh, this is a good month so far. The next item are these makeup wipes. Oh my God, this is massive. Julep Beauty Makeup Remover Towelettes with pore refining witch hazel. 100% biodegradable. So they say that they are 100% cruelty-free and do not test their formulas on animals, and that they are vegan friendly and does not use animal-derived ingredients. But why does that wording sound a little funny? So with makeup wipes, I'll be honest, this is something that I'm trying to get out of my routine a little bit, but I do keep them around because there are nights where I'm really freaking lazy. So again, this is not something I'm going to try right now. I'm not positive if I'm going to try this month. I think there's a pretty good chance I will. I don't love that the wording is a little funny on their cruelty-free status, but I'm not necessarily mad about this. I think a lot of people are going to hate this though, because makeup wipes are kind of going the way of the dodo, but these are retailing for $20, which is kind of hefty, but there's 60 towelettes in there, so we'll see. And the final item is by Pinky Rose Cosmetics. Pump Up Your Base 2 multi-use sticks. They are cruelty-free. Let me see. You can use these on your eyelid. You can use these as a pop of color. You can use these as a primer base. So I'm curious to see the colors of these. All right, so the colors are very basic. We just have a sort of beige, which I think I could use as a primer, and then a brown, which I'm not mad about these. Oh, this one definitely has shimmer to it. This one is more matte. I think that the beige one is more matte. This one definitely has shimmer to it. So I think we can actually use all the makeup that we got in the bag today. So I don't have any contour or blush or highlight, anything like that. I don't have my eyebrows on because I wasn't sure what would be in here. So I'm gonna have to apply that later. But today we can use the eyeshadow palette, the brushes, these sticks. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the lashes today because I don't like wearing lashes. I love the way they look, but I don't like wearing them. So the retail value of this month's box is $126, which honestly is fairly low for Boxycharm. Usually it's like $150 plus, but you're still only paying $25 for everything here. So I'm excited to try it. All right, I'm going to start with the shadow stick from Pinky Rose, and I'm just going to kind of use this as a base. Is it twist up? Yep, it's twist up. I'm just going to use this as a base all over my lid. I do think that it helps to blend these with your finger because they are a little tiny bit tacky, just the tiniest bit. So I'm worried that I just used it above the crease. I hope that doesn't make blending more difficult. But now we are going into the Tres Luce palette. I want to start by going into Resilience, which is this kind of beautiful mustardy orange color. I was just about to grab brushes, but then I remember we've got our own brushes. This is the B100 brush. It's a little flimsy, but it's okay. Ooh, lots of kickback. So these colors actually do blend out very nicely, and this brush is pretty nice. It's got this kind of soft grip feel to it. I kind of like it. Have you guys ever heard of this brand, Tres Luce? I've never heard of them. Tres Luce. I've never heard of them. I'm not familiar. So let's see. I do wish there was like a deeper brown in here, but let's go ahead and on the lid, do I want to go with Unstoppable or Vibrant? I'm going to go with Vibrant. So I know that we have here a bunch of different brushes, but I like to use my finger whenever I can for these bright colors. It does look quite metallic. That is a really pretty gold. Very, very pretty. I like that. I'm going to take the B101 brush and Light, which is the lightest shade in the palette, and just use that to highlight the brow bone. And I can't help it. I was going to use the black in here, and maybe I'll still, actually, you know what? I will use the black a tiny bit just right under my eyes. I am going to be taking this brush. This one is from Doll 10 Beauty, and I'm just going to take a little bit of that black, which is called Fuerte, And I'm just going to press that right under my lashes here, just to give it a little bit of like definition. I'm going to smudge that out, don't worry. What if I tried that lower lash, like, did I just ruin the whole look? Maybe. You know what? Kudos to the people that can do a smudgy lower lash and everything like that. I can't do it. I need my liquid liner. I swear to you, I tried to go subtle. I tried. Again, I know I probably should use the lashes, but I'm not a lash girl. So I'm going to hop off camera real quick and I'm going to finish up the rest of my face because technically I've already used the eyeshadow palette. I've used the shadow stick. I've used the brushes, and I'm not going to use the skincare on camera, so I can come back and give you my first impressions. I'm feeling very Halloween-y, Halloween Town in this look. I can't help it. I saw Better Off Red use black lipstick recently. I saw Bailey Sarian use black lipstick recently, and it's been so damn long, and I was like, you know what? 'Tis the spooky season. Let's go over my first impressions. This is for the October box. So I'm going to start with skincare. The Glow Recipe Niacinamide drops, I can't speak to them yet. I do have high hopes though, because I do like Glow Recipe as a brand a lot. I feel like their products are consistently good, so I really don't have any doubts this is going to be amazing. The Julep Beauty wipes, again, I'm probably going to wind up using these if I'm being honest with myself. So I will let you know how I like them. I don't love that these came in the box. Even though I'm going to use it, I don't love that they came in the box because this is something I'm trying to get myself away from. But if it's there, the convenience of it, I do bow to convenience every now and again. So I am excited to have these. This is a really big package, at least, of these wipes. It's 60 wipes, so it will last for a while. And, you know, I mean, it's not a bad thing to have just in a pinch. As for the Tres Luce brushes, I'm actually pretty impressed with these. For the price especially, these are $27. I do think that they're really decent. The ones that I used today, I used this fluffy brush and I used this fluffy brush. So I didn't use the kind of pointed pencil brush, and I didn't use this angled either crease brush or outer V brush, but they do feel nice. They're not the highest quality. You can get higher quality brushes, but I do think that these are nice and I don't mind having them in my collection at all. Now, I didn't use the eyelashes, but this palette, actually, you know what? Never mind. Let's start with this Pinky Rose pencil. I think it's nice. My eyeshadow went on nicely over it, and because of this shade, the colors really popped, and they did blend fine over it. I was a little worried about that at first, but they blended fine, and the shimmer really stuck to it nicely. I did not use this brown one yet, but, oh, okay, wait a minute. That's not brown at all. That's like straight up copper. Look at that metallic shine. Wow, that is metallic copper like a freaking penny. Look how beautiful that is. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's lovely. But anyway, the palette, I really, really enjoy it, what I've used so far. I only used 4 out of the 6 colors. I did not use Unstoppable and I did not use Amore. So those are the two kind of like pinkier tones. But I really, really enjoy this look I came up with. I think that that black went on beautifully on the lower lash line, even though I tried to do the lower lash line wing thing. It's just, I just don't think it's for me. So I'm kind of impressed with this, and I do feel, I mean, obviously look at the size, this is teeny tiny. I feel like this would be a great travel palette as well. So yeah, that's all 5 items. We've got the brushes, we've got the palette, we've got the sticks, and then we have the 2 skincare. So knowing what I know now, would I have paid $25 for all of this? Absolutely, absolutely I would have. I think this month was surprisingly great. This is the kind of Boxycharm month, I have to admit, I really love, because I opened this and I was like, Tres Luce Beauty, and they put 2 items from the same company and they're really inexpensive. How good can it be? I really, really like these. And these shadow sticks, I really like them. I can't get over the metallic shine of this. I almost wished I had used this, but I thought it was just like a matte brown or a shiny brown. And I was like, not in a shiny brown place right now. That sounds real dirty. But that's it. Let me know, as always, what you got in your box this month, how you're feeling about it. Again, I'm really genuinely happily surprised by all of the things that I got. I can't wait to use these glow drops. Just in general, I feel like this was a pretty solid month for Boxycharm. So let me know what you got in the comments down below. I'm really curious to hear your thoughts. As always, all the information, including how you can subscribe to Boxycharm, is going to be in my description box. And please consider subscribing if you haven't already, because I do put out these videos every month and I will always review what I got in last month's box. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. That does help out my channel. You all can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Those are all GlitterFallout. And as always and forever, you are super freaking rock stars, and I love you so much with my whole heart. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.